Good afternoon, Fabian Onetti with the Musings of Winston. And we're going to talk about the week of July 19 to the 23rd. And as we've been saying, we had on one side market at the highs, and then on the other side the resurgence of the Delta variant. On Monday we had a big negative splash on the market, that then we recover on those fears. But by the end of the week, the market ended up 1.1% for the Dow at the record 35,061. The S&P gained 2% at 4411, and the Nasdaq 2.8% at 14,800. So very positive on that side. Again, despite some of the fears on that situation, but also very interesting. So far, 88% of the companies that reported on the S&P has beaten the estimates, and 84 of those, that's 88% is a record of the biggest of the last 4 quarters. It was in the 70s, but then a ridiculous 84% topped the expectations, so came at the very top compared to an average of 73%. So clearly helped on the market that we had very good news in terms of earnings. So on one side we have good news, market real well, and on the other we have this delta, which, as people say, 83 or 87%, depends who you ask, of the people that tested positive are unvaccinated, and this clearly creates the whole debate of privacy, forced inoculations, requiring proof of vaccination or PCR. It's not only in the US, around the world is happening the same, especially in Europe, when most countries now, like Spain, England, little bit less France, but Germany, they all have the same level of vaccination of the US. About 50% of the people have fully vaccinated. So the debate is most people who are not vaccinated are getting the infection. So that's the big debate. I think it's not over. I think we will know more. And again, infection doesn't mean death, so we'll see. And some people that are vaccinated have been getting sick, and so far it's just mild. But the people, I think it's again a very, very high number. Like 90% of the people in hospitals are all unvaccinated. So for them, it's like business as usual. And again, see what the governments will do. There were a lot of protests around the world on more restrictions and this and trying to get out. So we will see, and probably the markets will look into that. A lot of news this week. 27, 28, like always, Tuesday, Wednesday, last meeting of the Fed. There is no meeting in August. They get together in Jackson Hole. So again, everybody's spending. We saw a 1.2% 10-year at some point during the week. So a lot of focus on this inflation conversation. Bond at record highs, rates at record low. So we'll probably know more Monday and Tuesday. And then we have a huge week of earnings for the mega caps. On Tuesday, we have the super names: Apple, Alphabet, Google, Microsoft. So those are the super numbers. And then you have advanced micro devices that we like, GE and Starbucks follow for many people. Wednesdays, we have Boeing, Facebook, Ford, McDonald's, so PayPal, so Pfizer, big numbers on Wednesday. Thursday, we have Altria, Philip Morris, Amazon, MasterCard, Merck, T-Mobile, and on Friday, like always, we have the energy companies, starting with Exxon, Chevron, and then Caterpillar, Procter & Gamble. So super earnings, super numbers. We will be following very, very close. On Thursday, also, Robinhood allegedly will go public on an IPO that is open to everybody. It's a roadshow to absolutely everybody. We'll see what happened. And also, we will have on Thursday the first reading of Q2 GDP. The market is thinking about 8.5%. Also very important to see where the economy is getting into a more normalized path of growth after the whole COVID. Last one. China over the weekend put a major crackdown on all the tutoring schools, everything that is after school programs, saying that kids are overworked, that a family should have now 3 children, not 2 or 1. So focus on the children, on having more children. Don't focus on having these kids, study to death. No more study on the weekends or on vacations. As we told you, we don't like to invest in countries where the government is so powerful and is so unilateral. It came out of absolutely nowhere. $100 billion of market cap of these companies disappear. Names like SoftBank, some of the largest private equity firms in the world were invested in these, very profitable tutoring companies that help students in a very demanding and competitive society, get the scores, the exams for the universities, etc., etc. That's all we have. Like always, 8:30 live from New York, following the markets. Have a great week.